I want to talk about this play. It's something that definitely I think deserves a lot of attention. It's a, huge play in the game. I mean, in many ways, this was the play in the game. It's in overtime. The Chiefs are down 3 points, but it's a fourth down and one. Quite frankly, it doesn't get much bigger than this. If you get to stop here, if you're a 49ers player, you win. And that is where Nick Bosa is on the field, who he's had a great game so far. But the Chiefs are going to, in some ways, kind of try and pick on him on this play. This is the concept. Bosa is unblocked at the line, which a lot of times when you hand the ball off, that's what you do. You leave the edge rusher on the other side of the field unblocked. Of course, in this situation, they're not going to completely take the ball out of Mahomes' hands. They want to keep the ball in his hands. But it is worth mentioning, over the course of the season, they have on third and on 4th and 1 situations ran the ball a decent amount. Again, a little different when it's the Super Bowl on the line, but still, that is worth mentioning for Bosa. But I think it's also worth mentioning that earlier in the game, Mahomes got Bosa on this. He had a quarterback keeper and got about 20 yards. Bosa completely was fooled on that one. So, okay, let's see what happens with Bosa here. Watch as when Mahomes, is sort of faking this handoff, you see Bosa definitely moves further in. So either way, if this was an option, Mahomes is going to keep the ball himself towards the top of the screen. It wasn't an option. This was by design, but still, if it was, it's still at this point, he would keep it himself. But this isn't where it ends for Bosa. Watch as Bosa takes, he fully commits. He was ready. And again, it's difficult, right? Because if it is a handoff, you have to play aggressive. And really, you have to make a decision almost pre-snap of what you're going to do if this situation happens, who you're going after. But I think the reality is you got to trust one of your teammates can make a play, because if it is a handoff, well, then you just need someone to get around a block and make a play. At this point for Mahomes, Bosa's just out of the play, and it looked like there was maybe some passing options, and maybe he could have thrown the football. At this point, don't risk it. It's fourth down. You don't want to risk a drop or anything like that, especially with the drops the Chiefs have had this season. And you're going to see Mahomes scrambles out. He picks up the first down on that one. So, good play call by the Chiefs, but you do have to wonder, had Bosa on that play focused on Mahomes, and had that been the key guy he goes after, that play gets broken up, and honestly, I think the 49ers win the Super Bowl. I think they do if Bosa sits on Mahomes there. So is it fair to blame him? Well, no, of course not. It's one play. Bosa had an incredible game. But did he get fooled on that play? Yeah, he did get fooled on that play. That's how I see it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.